Hey best friends! Welcome back to our YouTube channel and welcome if you are new.
I'm Kashana.
And I'm Kenyatta.
And this is
PB&G, where we talk about everything pretty black and nerdy.
So today we have a topic for you.
Yeah, we're going to get a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah, but it's just, it is what it is. We can't all have lighthearted videos. Sometimes we gotta have the heavy hitting, topics that nobody wants to talk about. And today's topic is Sam Okyere. I hope I'm saying that right. It's Okyere, right?
I think I've been saying it wrong anyway, so.
Now I'm pulling doubt. But anyway, we're going to be talking about him. If you haven't heard about him, he is a Ghanian who came to Korea and now he's a TV personality.
이런 사람들이 Nice to meet you. 버스타 버스 산타서 Nice to meet you. How are you?
And he talks about his experience in Korea. He did experience a lot of racism when he first did come to Korea. And then I think it was last year, these students did blackface.
Yeah.
And he spoke out on that. And instead of people wanting to have an open conversation with him, they started like shooting him down hard.
Yeah. So the things that they have been saying is, oh, go back. Okay, so he made this YouTube channel now, right? Because he ended up leaving the shows that he was doing before because of this whole situation, and he was getting a lot of hate and people were angry. And I can't even say rightly so, but people were angry, so he ended up leaving. So he ended up making a comeback now. He has a YouTube channel. And all the hate down there. There is a lot of hate. Like, he's, like, traveling on his channel, But there's like, oh, we don't need any help from you. Go back to Ghana. Ghana needs help. Africa needs help. Korea's good. We don't need any help. What? Okay, so the thing is, when they put the blackface, and he had a Korean text and a English text. Of course, the Korean text is talking to the Koreans, and the English is for everybody else. So pretty much he's saying he's trying to educate them. And people who could read both or translated it and stuff, they got angry with saying that he was calling them racist, calling Korea racist. Korea did all this stuff for you. Korea helped you through college. And you're doing, all this, you're going to pay it back. You're going to pay us back or something like that. Like, okay, first of all, he don't owe you anything. And he was bringing into attention of that this is not okay. Okay. Right. You cannot, it's like, oh, these students, they were not trying to make fun of black people. They were doing a parody. It's still bad. And y'all should have like a conversation about that. And I know people like outside of America be like, oh, that's just American history of being racist with blackface. But it wasn't just doing blackface in America.
Right.
So it's not just American history.
And the fact that it does have that negative stigma with it, why would you want to do it? What would be the point? Yeah. You know how offensive it is. You shouldn't be like, oh, that's just American thing. It's fine here in Korea or wherever.
It's not.
It's not. It's never okay.
And they tried to say that that he harassed females because he posted a picture with him and a married actress, and someone said, once you go black, you never go back. And he commented under that post saying, preach.
Literally it.
So that's the harassment. Okay. So the other thing is they say that he's made like racist face gesture.
Yes. And this was, they started, like whenever he first started speaking about the students doing blackface, they were like, oh, well, were you on this variety show? You were pulling your eyes tight. Which, when you look at the video, that's not like what he was doing. He was just making a funny face. And people, they just started grasping for straws at that point.
And I watched this episode way beforehand. Like, way before all this stuff. Because it's abnormal cement. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, it's where all these foreigners come and they talk about talk about the same topic and what in their country what they will do and all, you know, different perspective, and you get to learn about different cultures. It's a pretty interesting show. I really recommend watching that. And he was one of the main cast members representing Ghana. And I remember that, and everybody was laughing because he wasn't even putting anything with Asian on there. He was just like, when everybody was making different faces. Hi, your girl Okyere here, doing a voiceover since they want to claim our video. Alright, so let me explain what went down. Now, one of the segments they like to do is they'll go around and each of the members will tell a current event news that's going on in their country. This guy right here, this one right here, he says, oh, there's an ugly face tournament. You know, so they're like, ugly face tournament? What's that all about? So he's like, okay, it's like, you know, they competing with the ugly faces and stuff. Everybody making ugly faces is a thing. So they're like, okay, this is a variety show. We like to do fun stuff. Let's have a little mini competition amongst ourselves. So everybody like, bet. Okay, they really didn't say it like that, but you know what I'm talking about. So they go around and they doing the ugly faces, okay? This guy, he does ugly face. Everybody, ha ha, he, hey, hey. And then now this guy, we got our boy Sam doing it. And that's when it's like, ha ha, he, hey, hey. And even this guy right here end up doing it afterwards. And then they go on and move on with the subject. But you get what I'm talking about, yeah. And I guess they just pulled that particular moment and they're trying to say, oh, this was you being racist. Okay, it really looks like a reach. Now, normally we don't like to say things like when another group feel like something is racist towards them, like, oh, well, we're not a part of that
so we
group, we can't speak on it. But at this point, this is pretty obvious reaching. You're really reaching for stuff right now.
Arm should hurt for that reach, like. And then, like, he does bring up a really good point, like, in places like in homogenous countries like Korea, they try to excuse racism as like, oh, they don't know any better, they're ignorant to this subject. But like, that really can't be the excuse every single time. This is not the first incident where blackface has been done. I mean, some of our faves have pulled a little blackface, Mama Moo, and yeah. And I feel like, especially with an industry and like where streetwear is black influence, they have access to black media. Obviously, they know a lot of black celebrities. How come they can't take that extra little time on the world's fastest internet to, you know, look up, will this be offensive and why, you know? Just, you know? I
mean, it's not that hard, you know?
Not at all.
So basically, we want to make this video because, I mean, you can't come for our boy Okyere for no reason. And I said that, and I don't know that was how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry, Sam, if you ever see this video, which I doubt.
No, like I legit looked up like a YouTube video one time on how to pronounce it, but I got 2 different videos, so I don't know 100%. But all I know is I'm with you, Sam.
Yeah. We stand with you because this is ridiculous. You called out something. Like, if you get called out about something, just have an open discussion about it.
It's not like trying to attack you.
Yeah.
They're trying to educate you.
He said so many times he loved Korea.
Right.
He loves it. That's why he's living there. You know, he made a whole life there. He loves Korea. But you can love someplace and still have negative things happen to you there.
Hello, America.
Yeah, I mean, because we don't want to talk. I mean, we talk, like, we have so much racism going on. And, like, go towards blacks, Asian, Hispanics, natives. You know, it's just everyone. So, but when we get called out for it, at least a lot of people have open discussions.
I feel like if people keep that open-mindedness, maybe we can mitigate some of the like stereotypes, the prejudice, and the racism, you know, because like especially now there have been a lot of foreigners like traveling to, you know, different Asian countries to learn and, you know, start a new life, and then they get met with a lot of things like this, and it does get discouraging, and it kind of makes people who have not yet ventured out not want to, because they're gonna feel like, oh, if I speak out on this, they're gonna assume it's just because I hate this country, or it's because I think I'm better, or no, it's just like it's offensive and I want it to stop so that I can continue living my life, you know?
Yeah, just trying to educate you.
Right.
Because let's be honest, no place is perfect.
None.
So there's going to be some stuff that, you know, like if your country, you can't be thinking that, oh, like you can't complain anything about our country because of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got some stuff going on there.
Even
like
Canada.
Yeah, even Canada. Even everybody think they're so sweet and happy-go-lucky. That's a stereotype. That's a big stereotype.
Right.
So our places have their, you know, the bad. But, you know, you can't just because, oh, somebody call out your country for something, for this. Now you're trying to, like,
attack them.
You're gaslighting him, making it like he's this horrible person when he's not, and when he's trying to make a comeback, because you should give people second chances, because hell knows we've gave a lot of K-pop artists,
oh my god, right,
second chances after very offensive, actual offensive things. And all you do is, if you don't like his YouTube videos, don't go on it.
Simple as that.
Like, it's really like they just go to comment
just to get angry, just to attack him,
just to hate. And we probably,
and it's like, no matter what, one thing about him, like, if you look at his like content and stuff, whenever he is being met with those attacks, he doesn't retaliate in like an aggressive way. He stays calm, which is one thing I admire about him. He still continues to try to educate. He even apologizes if he offends somebody, even though what he's doing isn't offensive. And I really admire that about him.
Yeah.
You stay strong, Sam.
Sam, we stand with you. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you like this video.
And bang that notification bell so you can always be notified when we post another video.
And also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You know you want to. Please.
Oh, and comment, what do you feel? Like, your opinion about the situation. We might get hate, but, you know, we will ignore those particular comments.
Alright, we got tough skin. We'll be alright. But we do want to know, like, where you stand on the situation. How you
objectively.
Feel about it. Yeah.
Like, let's have a real conversation.
Right. Like the world should do. The world should just have a comment section. Make the world a better place.
Bye.